We are moments away from the opening kickoff. Starting out the Western Big Six season, this is Allman football. Allman's going to take on United Township. Good sized crowd here at Allman, here at Erickson Stadium. I'm Brian Medina with Zach Smith, my fellow announcer, and John Medina, the cameraman, plus a cast of many behind the scenes here at, again, Erickson Field in Rock Island, Illinois. This is the first week of the Big Six season. Allman is ranked #1 in their class 4A, at 3-0. It looked like a juggernaut so far this season. They had a really good week last week against they played Pure Richwoods, who made the state title in 5A last season. Pure Richwoods is an excellent ball club. The tradition-rich team that's going to be playing against every year now. Now they're joining the Big Six. And United Township, they're 1-2. They won their first game and lost last two. They're still rebuilding. United Township has got some holes to fill on offense and defense, but there's a program that is getting better and getting better drastically under Coach Ron Litchfield. United Township just had a 20-plus game losing streak, and he kind of changed things around. They won that first game of the year against Dixon and lost last couple, but things are looking brighter again on that United Township sideline. This would be a big-time shocker if they can come up with a win tonight against Allman, but you never know. That's why you take the field, and you never know what's going to happen tonight. What do you think is going to happen tonight, Zach? A little bit of insight from you. I'd love to hear it.
Well, like you said about Allman, Allman's a well-oiled machine. They've had their system in place for many years now, and that's what's key. I mean, UT. It takes a while to turn. When you have a brand new system, brand new coach, it takes a while.
Ellis and Willman deep for the Panthers as they take the opening kick. That one's picked up by Ellis. Ellis gets out to 20, 30. He's got some room. He's across the 42.
That's a good return right there.
Excellent field position for United Township to start it off. See if they can't get him kick-started here in the first half.
That's what it'll take for UT to make a statement and give Allman a run for their money there is special teams. Good kick returns, punt returns, doing little things.
Nick Pearson under center for the Panthers. He hands off. First man through, met right at the line of scrimmage by that stout Allman defense.
Yep. That's what makes Allman's defense so great. Is their front four. When that first line of defense, that's almost the key. I mean, if you can get that going on, it makes everything else so much easier for a defense. Your second line, your third line.
Going to be a second 11 for the Panthers. Again, this is Family Ties Productions, and this is a Western Big Six football on iHigh.
And what UT doesn't want is setting up their third downs as third and longs. Giving the Allman's defense to put their ears back and let them go after him.
Pearson drops back to pass. Got a man.
Oh.
Drop there.
That's tough.
Not a bad pass. Spencer Haney.
That was right there.
Spencer Haney dropped that one. Pretty good pass there for Pearson, though. Pretty impressed with that first attempt. Just couldn't come up with a reception. Panthers going to be forced with the long third down here. Again, appreciate the cooperation from Athletic Director Steve Smithers from Rock Island Alleman. Real class act as the Athletic Director for the Pioneers. Pearson again under center. Going to drop back to pass.
Good protection.
That one is nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted by Sean Weatherall.
Yeah, good protection there from UT's offensive line. It was good.
Falls harmlessly incomplete, but Pioneers should, barring a fake punt. And when you watch the Bears game, never going to take anything. Don't take anything for granted.
Get a page out of Green Bay's book and execute it. Which, by the way, was a great play from Green Bay.
Yeah, if you're a Packer fan, it was awesome.
Heartbreaking if you're a Bear fan like myself, but
didn't deserve it.
Ooh,
that one nearly blocked.
That's blocked. Partially blocked. Wow. Boy, they were on it, man. But there was like 3 Allman guys right there.
Ooh, look at a net 6 yards on that one. They're going to take over right at midfield.
A little too quick there. I don't know if the snap seemed good. I don't know if the punter just bobbled the ball or this Allman's front line just got to it too quick. I don't know.
Yeah, it was quite a few problems up there. They had poor blocking up front, high snap. Punter fumbled it around a little bit. Tracy under center. Little wishbone formation from the Pioneers and Coach David Jaeger. A little bit of motion.
Ooh, somebody walk out.
All start Pioneers.
There. Now, what Coach Jaeger had in mind.
Yeah, Tracy was responsible for 6 touchdowns last weekend against Peoria Richwoods. And I'm not sure if it was 5A or 6A last year, but they made the state championship game. It's a program to watch out for in Peoria Richwoods, and Allman made them look pretty good there. Made look pretty good against them on the road. Tracy again under center for the Pioneers. Same play, little option. Tracy is outside. He's cross midfield for the 45-40. He's got some room all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Good run.
Nice little 24-yard pickup.
Yeah, it was. I almost thought he was going to pitch it. Even the guy who was behind him even had room to run. I think UT really been on that halfback dive in the front.
The officials for tonight's game are referee David Greenwood, the headline for Jim Kraut, umpire Chris Sudo, linesman John Stricker, and back judge
10:30 left first quarter. Allman driving down there all the way down to the 30-yard line. Nice little 25-yard pickup there. High formation with the Pioneers. Tracy takes off again, pitches it out this time.
UT's got this one. That's good defense right there. UT sniffed that one out. That was good.
Still picked up big yardage.
Player Schultz at number 20, Trevor May. It'll be 2nd and 3 Pioneers at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, but like you said, Allman's number 1 for a reason. They you can tell they got a system in place. They got the athletes to do it.
Tracy takes off with it again. He's inside the 20. Nice little block at 15-10. Going to be out around the 5-yard line. Nice block there.
Yep, nice run.
First out of bounds by number 2, Spencer Haney, but not before he picks up enough yardage for a Pioneer.
Get a nice block there from Connor Wan. Connor Wan with a block there on the outside. Set that one up, and Tracy, he's got a lot of speed once he gets around that corner.
Boy, it almost seems like UT's almost look gassed right now.
It's not very good. We're only into second week of September.
Well, Allman's front line, you can just see them right now. They're
power formation.
They got some big boys.
Power formation from the Pioneers.
Nice. There, that's a good stand.
A nice stand there from the United Township. Adam Hugelwarf there on the carry.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
You can tell Allman's had a good crop of athletes the last 3 or 4 years. Really get this system going. The football program going. They've had a lot of great years in a row here. It's just good for the Big Six to have Allman up to the top.
Tracy again, center hands off. Second man through. That's going to be 6. Allman is on the board first.
Pretty smooth drive there, Brian.
Yeah, they made it look way too easy. Tom Noe on the touchdown. Tracy to hold for the Pioneers. Connor Wan in to kick. 9:06 to go, first quarter. Pioneers up 6-0, looking to make it 7. Snaps off, holds down, and the kick is up. And hits the upright. They're going to be no good.
Nope.
Well, they finally did something wrong.
He hit it high enough, I know that. Wow.
Too high.
So they hit it too high. Anybody ever watches Major League reference?
What do you mean too high?
Too high.
Again, we got 9:06 to go here, first quarter. Pioneers up 6-0.
And they have the cheerleaders here and the mascot doing push-ups for every point they score. They might You're getting a serious workout here tonight.
Yeah, 2 years ago, your breakout year with Family Ties Productions, we did, I think, 4 or 5 games for Allman. Allman actually ended up making the state championship game before falling to a very good team that year. Can't remember exactly the loss, but anyways, we were for quite a few of the games, and I don't know if you remember this or not, Zach. We were here, and we witnessed probably one of the funniest moments in Family Ties Productions history. Remember that at all? You know exactly what I'm talking about?
Yes, the mascot was holding the flag when they scored, and it was one of those huge team flags. Big A on it. Oh, we should let that go.
Oh, we should let that go out of bounds.
Juan's kick is covered by number 57.
Juan's kick on the side of his foot nearly went out of bounds.
The mascot for Allman runs across the track in front of the whole Allman stands, and Allman was a good team there, so obviously it was packed. And that poor young man tripped over the cable cords, and just did a total faceplant. Just wiped out. And I tell you what, he took it like a man. He took it like a grown man, because I would have changed high schools. I would never see my face again if that happened to me.
Out of state. Later. I'm going to school in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm going.
We got to move, Mom.
Changing names.
Pearson center. Hands off, second man through. Nice yardage there on that run play by the Panthers.
Right there. That was a good lead block. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. My son was right in my face. Through the window. Come on, Brian.
Through the window. Cody Roman on the run. Nice pickup. About 8-9 yards there on first down.
See, that's what UT needs. Is a good first down. Make the second and third downs manageable. Keep Allman's defense there on their toes. Because you don't want, like you said, in the first series, 3rd and long.
Looks like he might have enough yards for the first. Looks like he just got past the chains.
Brought down by a lot of Pioneers. First one there, number 54, Colin Disman.
That's probably UT's actually probably their best defense is their offense. They can sustain some drives, get a couple first downs, and keep offenses potent, keep Allman's offense off the field.
Good defense is a good offense, like they say.
Brian, you're on it.
Just a couple seconds over 8 minutes to go here in the first. Pearson hands off to Vroman. He's got some room again.
Yes,
nice pickup there.
Run.
He's right,
That's a first
nearly
down.
Right to midfield. Does get to midfield. Picks up 12 yards. Another first down for the Panthers.
A nice little drop, a nice little hesitation there. It was nice. Well executed.
First down the south of the Pioneers, number 8, Connor Long.
Brian, how's UT's season outlook? How's it looking?
Well, 1-2 right now. They've got a chance to come up with one of the biggest upsets in quite some time if they can pull it off tonight. But right now, the way they're starting, I'm pretty impressed with the way United Township's coming out so far. They're firing on all cylinders. They've had a hard time against that Allman offense there, that first drive. But, who hasn't had a hard time slowing down this Allman team?
Well, I'll tell you what. Just looking at the game right now, they have number 76, Avery Pearl. Looks like a man out there. He is 6'7", 330 pounds. As a junior.
6'7", 330. Not messing around.
He is not messing around. That is a big boy.
Clayton Kelly on the carry. Brought down by a number of Pioneers. Aaron Murray and Nate Gilroy for the first 2 there. And 3 on the play. 2nd and 12 at the 42.
It's 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Got to get something going here. We're 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Tell you what, though, looking at UT's roster, a lot of juniors.
Shotgun formation for the Panthers. Ooh. Pearson drops back to pass. Throws it upfield.
Oh, he had him.
That was a nice pass there, though, across the middle. Clayton Kelly was the intended receiver.
It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Panthers at their own 48-yard line.
And here, this plays in the hands of Allman's defense, especially the front line. They set up a 3rd and long here. It kind of puts UT behind the 8 ball.
Behind the 8 ball. Remember the magic 8 ball you shake up?
Oh, yeah. I still got one. I based my whole life on that
Magic 8
ball.
Pierce against shotgun formation. Drops back pass, finds Kelly there in the flat. Kelly
Screen here, missed tackle.
breaks the first tackle, but the second man wraps him up and then taken down by a
got there quick.
gang of Pioneers. Going to be well short of the first. That's going to bring the punt team back out.
I owe my whole life to that 8 ball. That's got me here today. Stayed next to you on a Friday night.
At Erickson Field. High school
football on a beautiful day.
That's pretty nice.
About that, Brad. Don't hold back your laugh. I know you got one too.
Pioneers. That punt's off. Not a bad one, end over end.
That's going to come back though.
Nice. Nice catch there in traffic.
Wow.
That one's caught by Hoogerwerf.
I'll tell you what, Brian, I asked you a question. Have you ever caught a punt? Like a big one, like a long punt? Just like
I can barely catch a fly ball, let alone a...
I'm telling you what, I did one. My buddy was a punter, and he punted half of what we just saw, and it almost broke my nose, because it's tough. I can't imagine having 11 screaming high school defenders wanting to kill me and catch it at the same time. I couldn't do it. I didn't do it.
Tracy under center. Allman back on offense again. Looks to pass. Drops back just over the head of Hoogerwerf. Not a bad pass, just threw it slightly over his head.
A little bit ahead.
It's going to set up a 2nd and 10. Keeping UT on their toes there with that pass. Across the river, Pleasant Valley on top of Bettendorf, 28-0. That's the varsity game.
You're going to have to repeat that, Brian. What did you just say?
28-0 PV over Bettendorf. Game not over yet. And I'm pretty sure that if anybody can run up the score against Bettendorf in any game in any season, their rivals in Pleasant Valley, they're going to do it. They're going to run that score as much as they can against Bettendorf. Yep. Kind of surprised to hear that score, to be honest with you.
Well, I worked with an electrician all summer, and his son plays for Pleasant Valley, and he said to watch out for Pleasant Valley. They're going to be good. And so far, he's right.
3rd and 6, 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Hoogerwerf in motion. Tracy drops back to pass, rolls around the right side. Nearly finds his man Hoogerwerf there in the flat. Can't get him over his head, and that's going to fall incomplete. Pioneers going to have to punt it away. Nice stand there from United Township.
Yeah. You can tell Tracy's kind of upset right there. He's kind of overshot both his receivers. You can just kind of tell he's kind of a little amped up. Really part of the game. I think eventually he'll settle down though.
On to punt for the Pioneers is Connor Wan. Oh yeah, John's obviously a very good quarterback. Getting a little excited with his big crowd here at home. First game of the Big 6 season. That was blocked away! Going to be picked up, and that's going to be 6 for United Township. And that's number 15. That's number 15, Dominique Parks. Not only did he block the punt, but he scooped it up and ran in for 6. And we got a tie ball game with 5:02 to go here in the first quarter. UT's an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now, we talked about that at the beginning of the year. They had a good kick return opening the game. And we talked about, UT, they're going to stay in this game as special teams. Yeah, that was a big special teams player right there.
When you're not, not nothing against United Township, but if you're not as talented up front, if you're not as talented in the backfield, you're not as talented defensively, United Township's they're kicking. You can't, if you're not with them as far as talent goes, you got to make it up somewhere, and they're doing the special teams so far this game, and they have an opportunity with 5:02 to go to take the lead. Snaps off, holds down, the kick, it's a high one.
And it drops it.
Barely crosses the crossbar, and it's good.
That took 7 seconds.
It was Trujillo.
Up and down. Wow.
I've never seen an extra point go so high.
It was like a sandwich hitting over a tree or something. It was
with 5:02 to go in the first quarter.
Wow.
UT just change this game around. We're down 6-0. Allman got the ball back. Look, they had an opportunity to get something going. And just like that, UT blocks a punt after a nice defensive stand, kicks the extra point. An odd one at that. And they take the lead 7-6. Stranger things have happened. I know it's
not the NFL Network, but I wish we had instant replay to kind of see, if that was a misassignment or if some UT guy blew up the hole there for the gunner to get in there. But I'll tell you what, he was on top of it. I mean, he could have caught the damn thing.
We got 5:02 to go first quarter. It's 7-6. Gigello, not a bad kick there. Picked up by Allman. Not a bad return.
Sure, Coach Dager is telling Tracy to calm down, focus on your throws, get the first downs, and get a nice sustained drive, just like the first one they did. And that was mostly not through pass, but through running the options. So let's see if they go right back to it. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Hands off first man through Noe on the run. Nothing doing. Maybe 2 yards.
Not much. UT didn't bite on that one.
Second and 8 for the Binding. Sam Rubens checks in.
See what Allman does here. Be interesting. I don't know if they're going to go to the pass. Tracy overthrew a couple guys or go to the.
They're going to go option. Hugelwerfer on the outside.
Option,
yep, here they go. Pitch out to Hugelwerfer. He's got some room. He's out to the 40, 45, 50. He could go. He's to the 40, 35. Crosses.
Good cutback. He's going. Gonna stretch it down. Stiff arm. Oh, wow. Almost there.
All the way down to the 3. A 63-yard run.
So when he turned the corner right there, he really took off and had a great cutback. Got an extra 40 yards out of it. Good vision right there.
Can't teach that.
You're only born with it. That's if you're lucky.
4:08 to go. Panthers. They had a little bit of momentum, and now things have changed very quickly in one run.
That, yeah. Oh, you have a halfback like that with that kind of speed.
Hugelwerfer gonna get in at first 6, and the Pioneers go right back on top. Score 12-7. Let's see if they don't go for 2. Coach Jager's gonna keep them back out there. We've had 2 extra points. One hit the upright, one barely cleared the crossbar. Might as well go for 2.
I don't think Jager's trusting the special teams in there. There must be something going on. Actually, I think there's a guy down on the field right now. They can't pick up a number. Hopefully he's okay.
We got a second. Let me give you some scores. If you're tuned in, sure do appreciate it. Get you some scores real quick. Getting up off the field turf is Scott Schlib. Looks as if he's going to be okay walking on his own. I just twisted his knee a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be right back out.
We'd like to thank Augustana Athletic Director Mike Zapolsky and Associate Athletic Director Dave Rad for allowing Allman to use their facilities. We are very grateful for their ongoing support.
That's exactly what Allman needed right there, was a quick score, kind of get the momentum back. That's exactly what UT did not want. But it's fourth quarter.
Scores.
First quarters.
Easy got in for the 2. They're back up by 7.
Pretty much quarterback draw going on the outside.
Scores around town. Galesburg and Moline knotted up at 7. North Scott and Burlington is 0-0. Rocky and Quincy. Rocky's up 14-7 down there at Quincy. PV on the road at Bettendorf, 31-0 right now.
Wow.
Last night, Assumption beat Davenport West 44-12. Muscatine up on Clinton, 7-0 up in Clinton. And over at Brady Street, Davenport Central's up on North, 21-0.
I got a high school buddy of mine, coaches Davenport Central. He says they got a halfback that's looking really good. at world-class speed. What do you think about that, Brian? Not much of this.
I think I'm ready to get over to the Iowa side. Next week we might check out some games over there. I'm not sure where we're going to be next week. So far, it's been a pretty exciting season, and I'm glad we got to have the Zach Smith back with us. That one picked up by Kelly. He's off and running.
Good move. Good return. Really good return.
Out to the 32.
Was hit by Nate Gilbrave and Stephen Tomer. Panthers will take over first down at their own 32-yard line.
.56 to go.
14-7 is our score. Pearson again under center for the Panthers. Panthers need to get something going here on offense.
So the screen.
Nice play there.
Couple yards.
Started out well, but nothing doing. Cody Vroman on the reception.
I like the idea, though, because so far it's been a lot of quick passes for UT.
I'm a big fan of Coach Litchfield's offense. He spreads them out. Throws you multiple formations, and more of a pro-style type offense.
Yeah, it kind of gives him space to move around, space to develop.
He's just a couple years away from developing young talent and seeing what he can do with it. He's a good coach, very good coach.
Yeah, well, like you said, it takes time. It takes time to set a program. Even to Jager, 10 years ago when I was there, Allman was those were the lean years. Now look at him now.
Green machine.
Now, no doubt.
That's short run there. Going to set up a third down and about 6.
The 37 for the Panthers at their own 36-yard line.
Big play here for the Panthers. I hate to say you got to get a first down now. But if you get your defense back out there on the field, they're having a hard time stopping Allman. They need to get this first down. Pearson drops back to pass. Short.
He's getting time. He's getting time in the pocket.
Short hop Zach Harris. That's going to bring out the punt team.
So far from what I've seen, I think the offensive line is giving him protection when they needed him to. To see down the field, he just threw that one a little short.
Called the notes on the punt for the Panthers. Beat for the Pioneers, Stephen Tomer.
We got 2:37 to go in the first quarter. Short hops to punter on that one, but he gets it off just barely.
Good punt, though. Got it off.
Hooverworth on the return. He's got some room.
Oh, no.
He's going to cross midfield, and he has got a lot of room, and he is off and gone. Wow. Nice return there from Allman.
Great cutback. Wow.
Well, they just...
And they had him pinned in the corner. They had the sideline right there, and somehow he looked like Devin Hester out there. He looked like he was pinned on the sideline.
Number 25 needed to be number 23 out there. That was a heck of a return. I thought here in the first quarter we were going to say that UT had the upper hand in the special teams, but
yeah, quickly
that
things
punt
can
return,
change.
I guess that evens it up. But Allman is off and running right now. They are in a class by themselves in the Big Six. Nothing against anybody else, but Allman is something special. That snaps off, holds down, and the kick is no good. 0 for 2 on extra points.
It's kind of easy to forget when you get up some big scores, but come playoff time, special teams, it matters. You announced was it last year's game?
2 years ago when Allman it was a state semis or the quarters, but whatever it was. It was the team. Where was it from?
Where are they from?
Richmond Burton Burton came back. They tied the game with like 4 seconds left. Missed the extra point. Well, they didn't tie it, but they could have tied and gone overtime.
And he missed an extra point, and they lost the game. And that poor kid. You watch NFL, you watch college. Well, I guess college not so much, but you watch the NFL, you get kind of spoiled. You just think it's automatic, but You know, these kids are just, you got to have the right snap, you got to have the hold, you got to have the kick. I mean, and you got to block it. So it's not as simple as it looks.
Another nice return there for United Township.
For UT. I tell you what, their special teams, I think, is, except for that Malone coverage right there for the last one, but I almost put that more on Allman. Having some great moves as opposed to UT's coverage.
Yeah, Elijah Ellis, nice return there. Got it all the way out to the 32.
You can't ask for a better night, though.
Stocked up at the backfield, Cody Roman. Allman was in the backfield quicker than they got the handoff there in that one. Loss of about 6 yards on the play.
Nate Gilbraith right there was in the backfield, no time.
Second 15 and the 27-yard line.
UT's almost got to take their time with their offense, keep the clock moving. It's almost close to the end of the first quarter here. They're kind of reeling and they're on their heels here.
Pearson hands off.
Run it. I don't blame him.
Nothing doing again. That run by Clayton Kelly. 1:25 to go in the first.
Makes me kind of think that they're going to try to run this clock out a little bit and just kind of end the first quarter and change up and give themselves a little break. What future games you looking forward to, Brian? The Big Six.
I'm interested to see how that Rocky Allman game turns out. That one's way over the head of the intended receiver, Spencer Haney.
The first game we saw was actually Rocky when they played, I think it was Bellevue East.
Belleville East, yeah, from down
East.
south.
And that team was
And that one, you know,
one of the biggest teams I've seen.
it was an 8A school, and Rock Island was definitely overmatched. And Rock Island played Metamora the week after, and Metamora is a state power. And Rock Island put up some big-time numbers against them.
Yeah,
So
I think
Rocky's no
Rocky's
slouch.
got the offense to keep up with them. You know, their defense and defensive line in particular. Let's see if they can hold up Allman's speed. That'd be a great game. Hopefully we're able to announce that one.
It'd be nice to get in on something like that, that's for sure.
Because if not, who knows? You might just watch it.
Could do that, potentially. First and 10 for Pioneers at their own 44 with 44 seconds left.
I find it hard to believe they pass here. I think they're going to try to run it, keep the ball on the ground, and run this quarter out.
Hugelwerf in motion. Hand off to Noe up the middle. A 3-yard pickup on that first down carry.
I think that's going to do it. Pretty exciting first quarter, though. I'll say that much.
A lot of action.
Yeah. Especially through special teams, you know, that third phase, a lot of people don't, seem to forget about. Just supporting these other two, offensive, defense, but special teams.
Noe with the handoff again. He's got some room over the middle. Crosses.
Good run right there.
Midfield, gets all the way to the 40. Allman's kind of getting big yardage here on every run, seems like just about now. That's to be the last play of the first quarter. And after one quarter is in the books here at Erickson Field. It's Rock Island Alleman 20. And the Panthers 7.
Score 31-0. How are we doing? All right.
First down and 10 for the Pioneers at the 40-yard line of Indiana Township. Tracy Anderson hands off first man through. No, he breaks the first tackle. He's outside of the 40, 35. Real close to a first down. Going to pick it up all the way to the 29. First and 10 again for the Pioneers.
Kind of like the fact he didn't run out of bounds. I kind of like that. It'd be easy for him to run out of bounds, but he didn't. He kind of gave his shoulder in, stayed in bounds, and got an extra yard. Took the hit. I like it. Reminded me of Sweetness. Walter Payton. Never ran out of bounds, Brian. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, Walter was an animal.
I mean, he might have been pushed out of bounds multiple times, but never on his own will.
He was a class by himself, that's for sure. Tracy rolls around, throws it, got his man. Oh, Hugerwerf with the drop.
He kind of looked around before he caught the ball there. Well drawn up play though.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. 2nd and 10 for the Pioneers.
You know, when you get Allman running the ball like they have, with those huge chunks, that's when those play action fakes they just kill you.
Tracy around the corner. Nice fake. He fooled everyone on that one. But Spencer Haney, he comes up with the tackle and another first down for the Pioneers.
Tracy's kind of holding his hand though. Hope he's all right. Still kind of holding his hand. Hopefully he's okay. If I'm UT, I'm probably expecting some runs now. I think he's holding his right hand.
Tracy under center. Hugerwerf in motion.
That's exactly what to do.
Hands off right up the middle. It's a Tom no.
He's still holding his hand. Hopefully he's okay. It's one of the things you don't hope for when you have a team this loaded. You know, it's just those nagging injuries, especially your core players.
Nice little numb. I'm sure he's fine.
Oh no, he ain't coming out.
Tracy around the end. He's got some room. 10, 5, and he's in for 6. This Tracy kid is something special. 26-7.
Makes it look easy.
Way too easy. Allman going to kick the extra point now, going up 3 touchdowns.
Kind of doesn't look like it, but kind of a big boy. 6'2".
John is the son of athletic director for United Township, Mike Tracy. Excellent athletic director. He's a very, very nice person, excellent person to work with as well.
Yep.
Tracy on to hold. Snaps off, holds down, and the kick is up.
Did they get it?
And good.
Hey, they got one.
10:29 to go, first half. It's Allman 27, United Township 7. I'm pretty impressed.
They look good. They look good. Got the cheerleaders here doing flips. Reminds me of me and Brian in our high school days doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well, the problem is I could never do a backflip. Could you do a backflip? I'm sure you could.
I can barely do a somersault.
Huh?
I can do a somersault.
I don't even know if I can use it Indian style. Without doing some serious damage.
Kicks off, and it's a good one again.
Okay. Ooh, hold on to it. All right, here we go. He's had some good returns this whole game.
Ellis with the return.
Yeah, breaks a couple tackles. Oh, yeah.
Gets it out to about the 23-yard line.
Gets it up to about the 22 or 23-yard line. Quinn Seaman was one of the first there for the Pioneers.
Well, ever since United Township took that 7-6 lead on the block punt, all Pioneers since then.
Yeah, I think Allman really buckled down. And, well, I think what helped was having a quick score after that. You know, if they went 3 and out, then I think we would have heard the crowd kind of stirring and getting a little uneasy. But obviously they didn't. They had a quick score. Got right back, stopped UT, got another score. Or actually, I think it was a punt return.
Flags down. Yeah.
So they got two touchdowns real quick.
Boy, Allman, they're going to score, and they're going to score any way possible. They're looking pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I can see why they were projected to win the Big Six this year. It's a tough squad led by an excellent coach.
Yep.
Holding against United Township.
Holding kills.
Actually.
He said walk-off on the spot of the foul will bring up first and 22 from the 11-yard line.
First and a country mile for the Panthers. When you're struggling on offense and you get backed up by a silly penalty like that.
Yeah, it just puts you behind the 8 ball. Right. We said that before. We'll probably say it again, but
Yeah, you kind of beat that horse on the ground.
what do they say about beating a dead horse?
Beat them while they're down.
Better beat a live horse.
Yeah. 9:35 to go, first half. Pioneers have exploded here in this first half. They're up 27-7.
If they have a second quarter like they did the first quarter, I wonder for the second half they're going to start playing the backups, getting them some reps. It'd always be nice if you can rest some of your starters, especially your key players who are getting hurt so early in the season.
Right. It's almost like that block punt kind of woke up Allman. You know, they just scored that touchdown and they missed the extra point. Then they came out flat in their second series, didn't get a first down, and United Township blocked the punt, took the lead actually 7-6. And ever since then, Allman's playing with a little different type of intensity, not only on offense but defense as well, and special teams. They got the.
Well, I think that they went 3 and out. I think that was all 3 pass plays, and even though he had guys open, but you know, there were professionals here, so I mean.
Harrison drops back to pass, throws it deep. That one is picked off by Kevin O'Keefe. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's going to go out just inside the 5-yard line. First and goal now for the Pioneers, knocking on the door already at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, UT was just trying to take a chance there. Had him in single coverage, but safety kind of undercut her after he underthrew it. Safety got over there.
This is a team you can't make mistakes against, and Allman right now is exploiting every mistake the United Township's making. We got 8:21 to go here in the first half. It's 27-7. Keeps going like this, we might have a running clock by halftime.
What is the rule on running clock? What is that?
We'll talk about it after this possession.
Rocky moves.
Handoff to Noah, and he's in for 6.
Yeah,
One play, 5 yards out, and that's another touchdown.
That was an off-tackle run. He didn't even get touched.
I'm not sure if it's 35 or it's 40 points.
I think it's 35. That looks right.
I know Iowa's different from Illinois, but anyways, once you get to get up so many points, you get a running clock, and I think we might end up seeing that before this one's over. 33-7 is our score. Snaps off, holds down, and the kick is good.
I don't know, is this these kickers tonight, or don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just tonight, but boy, these guys can kick it up in the air.
They are making it interesting as well. That was a tight one again.
I don't know if you can kick a ball any higher.
Now 34-7. We got 8:16 to go here in the first half.
When you get up this big, especially in the first half, what do you have in mind that they work on in the second half?
For which team?
Basic fundamentals.
For which team?
We'll go with UT. What do you think when you get behind by that much?
They need to. There's a lot. Ellis with the return again. 20, 25, 30. That's basically just execution. You're getting your game situations, and it's basically you just need to get their offense down. You know, to get everything down. Just keep running your regular pace. It's almost like a practice. It turns into a practice when you get down by so much, and you just want to do things right.
Well, like we said earlier, though, looking at their roster, a lot of juniors. So I hope these guys stick with it. The next year, obviously, it's been different between junior and senior year. So each year, all 4 years, obviously, we've been there as teenagers. But I think they're a young team, and also they're playing both sides.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't take much to get worn out, especially against going up.
It's number one team in the state.
Yeah, number one team in the state.
Pearson hands off, ball's loose, and it's picked up. UT's got some room.
Oh man.
He's got some room. Nice pickup and run there by Tanner Schultz.
Just like they drew it up.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
little Fumblerooski. Little Fumblerooski there.
Yeah. They're playing for the Raiders or something.
I mean, accidental Fumblerooski, but nonetheless picked up big-time yardage. And this is Yan Township's best offensive field position.
You know what? Don't apologize for it, you know?
We'll take it.
That's right. If you are listening, I am, obviously you can tell Brian's from UT and I'm from Allman, so we're being cordial with one another. I don't have to say much.
Pearson drops back to pass.
Good roll.
He's got a man.
There it is.
Caught
nice
there in the flat. Nice play.
See, that's a nice play. Nice rollout.
Nice pass. Nice catch. Mac Fulton on the reception.
Brought down by Campbell Pete.
That was a nice play.
Play picks up enough yards for a Panther first down at the Pioneer 23-yard line.
Pearson 10 under center. We got 7:15 to go, first quarter. Pearson hands off outside. Nothing doing there by Clayton Kelly.
Clayton Kelly on the play. First hit by 84. Loss is 2 on the play. Second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Panthers with decent field position all the way down to the 24.
Brian's real excited.
And long week.
Shotgun.
Pearson drops back
He's got
pass.
time. He's getting time.
Needs to get rid of it now.
Almost picked off.
Nearly intercepted.
I'll tell you what, though, UT's offensive line, for most of the pass plays, has given the quarterback a lot of time.
Pressure applied by Scott Show.
I think it's definitely 4-down territory for United Township. Not sure if the field goal kicker can make it from here.
Well, from the extra point, I mean, it was...
That one crossed the crossbar by the hair of his chin.
Who knows? I don't know. But, you know, when you're down by this much, or, you know, a field goal would be nice, but it's kind of redundant. You're down by 24 to
34. 27-point spread right now.
Yeah, but
Pearson rolls around, drops back pass. He's got a man. Way over his head. He got popped on that one.
Popped it out. He had a hand in his face. That was hard. Aiden Ford right there. 6 foot, 206 pounds. Barreling down on you. I know what I would have done.
Throwing that one away too.
No.
You'd have what? You'd have
I
ran
would have
stiff armed
quivered
him.
and went into a fetal position and handling the ball.
And I'm done.
And I'm done.
Panthers are going to take a timeout. Going to talk this one over. No, again, I'm pretty. Again, I'm pretty excited though for that Allman and Rocky matchup. Another good one would be that Moline game.
Oh yeah, I mean all those, some of those games you can almost throw the records out of the, out the window, as you would say. Going rivals.
Wow.
Did you win the 50-50 there, Brian?
I was only off by I'm only off by 160,000.
Hey, you know what?
If you're gonna be off, might as well be off by a lot.
If you're gonna be off, yeah, go down blazing.
That's a lot of tickets sold. Pearson, shotgun formation, 6:20 to go in the first half. Panthers trying to do something here with this field position. Drops back to pass, throws it, and it's Paul's harmlessly incomplete. And that's going to be the end of the Panthers' possession.
Yeah, Pearson tonight's been, I've seen notice that most of his balls have been kind of low, especially going across the flat. It's kind of hard for players to, it's hard to catch the ball in general, but if you're not in stride, it's kind of tough to do.
No winner yet. Well, let's see what the Pioneers can do on this drive. They look pretty good the first possession of this quarter. Timeout, Coach DeJager. Yeah, we got a couple seconds. Let's see if we can't get some scorers. .6:15 left, first half. Pioneers up 34-7. We're going to get some scores.
Tonight's winners are Anita Taney. So make sure you say hi to Anita.
14-7 again, Rocky over Quincy.
Looks like it's going to be a good ball game on that one. What else we got? What other scores you got?
Nice run again there. Allman picks up big yardage on the first down. Scores around town. This one might not even seem like a realistic score, but Davenport Central is up 56-0. 2:26 left in the first half. 56-0, that just doesn't even seem real.
That's like a video game score.
You got that right.
I mean that's
First half offense, Pleasant Valley got 263-76 over Bettendorf.
Chase with the option there.
Before he picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 Pioneers at their own.
Galesburg at the half is up on Moline 17-7.
Well, that'd be a little upset there.
In some people's eyes, yes, but not this guy.
Well, Brian, nothing to do when it gets past you.
Muscatine Clinton tied up at 14 halftime. Big yardage again.
John Tracy's been on the carry.
Looks like Allman's going to run on the left side here.
Rock Island leads Quincy at halftime, 14-13.
First down. Over 49-yard line.
Sterling Newman over Fulton, 7-0. Halftime, Pleasant Valley over Bettendorf, 31-0.
Allman lining up here in midfield. 1st and 10.
Tracy looks to throw. He's got a lot of room. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, and he's in for 6.
What a great block.
No, he stepped out. Tiptoed must have just barely got out.
I'll tell you what, though, Hoogeref made a hell of a block. Look like he was going to run out of bounds, and Hoogeref laid out 2 guys. Actually, one guy's shaking up. Okay, I don't have a number on him, but wow, what a block.
He is just smooth out there as a quarterback.
Oh, he runs. I mean, it looks. Yeah, obviously he's booking, but
It's almost, effortless.
kind of like a Cadillac. Cadillac Tracy. Ooh. Oh, is he?
We got 4:53 to go here in the first half. Allman up 34-7.
So the referees look a little worn out there. But...
Looking to tax them on here before halftime. That ball's loose.
Oh, they don't have it. Oh, did he get it back? Oh, wow. I thought UT had that one right there.
He picks it up and he's down on the ground. He's hurting. Huh. Not hurt that bad. Get on up.
Second goal at the 11-yard line.
It's hard to hurt a Tracy.
I think he was, yeah, he's holding his knee. I thought he was holding his knee when he's on the ground.
.434 here. Sitting on the 12-yard line.
Tracy under center. Second and goal. Looks to come around the end and does. He's got a lot of room. 10, 5, and he knocks. Ball's loose. That fumble, they're going to call it a touchdown. I think he fumbled before he got in the end zone. They gave him one there.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
As soon as he hit that guy at the 2-yard line when he fumbled.
He laid him out. Wow.
Either way you look at it, Allman is off and running.
Yeah.
40-7. 4:17 to go here in the first half. They are putting a major league beat down now on this United Township team. Tracy off of the hold. Snaps off, holds down, and the kick is good. 41-7, and we got 4:17 to go. That's kind of cool. 41-7, 4:17 left first half. When it was 7-6, I thought UT kind of had a chance to hang in this game. And then the wheels have just, not so much the wheels have fallen off, but Allman has just really stepped it up a notch since they got down 7-6.
The wheels have fallen off. Maybe it's in a major pothole, and the wheels are just blown off. I don't know.
I don't know what to say about that. Here's the Fantastic Productions. I'm Brian Medina, Zach Smith, and John Medina doing the camera work.
It doesn't get better than John. Best in the game.
Talent on loan from God.
It's been said. It's been written.
On to kick again is Connor Wan. His kick is here near the sideline.
20.
Now returned by Jacob Lardner. No, excuse me. Lucas Blee.
Lucas Blee on the return, brought down by Sean Weatherall. The first down Panthers at the road, 27-yard line.
4:11 to go here in the first half. Allman really taking it to United Township. run there.
Good run right there. That's a good positive play.
Excellent run by Clayton Kelly. Real close to the first down marker. And they're going to give it to him. First down, United Township.
Good here for UT to get a couple first downs right before the half. Keep Allman from having the ball.
4 minutes to go first half, 41-7. United Township, Clayton Kelly taking out in the backfield. Nice defensive play there by Sehan Cruz.
Sehan Cruz, 6 foot, 237 pounds of pure aggression right there. So one of those guys you want on your side.
That's for sure. And it's like that, and that right, saying that tackle from United Township, want him on my team too.
Yeah, especially when your guys were the size of what we are.
No kidding. Pearson, shotgun formation, gonna drop back to pass. Right side, finds his man, nice play.
Oh no.
And it's fumbled.
Did he have possession?
And Allman picks it up. Everything is going the way of the Pioneers right now.
That was a good throw right there. It's just one of those things.
So now Allman with 3:15 left in the half. They've got a chance to make it a running clock. If it can go wrong, it has here in this first half for UT.
Yeah, I credit bad luck, but also just Allman. Allman down. I mean, there's no holes. There's really no holes.
Yard line, Person 10.
Ooh.
Tracy nearly taking on back, but pitches it out to no. He's got some room. He's at the 35. Breaks the tackle, gets to the 30. Going to be knocked out around the 30-yard line, a few yards short of the first. And
that tells you how strong
Allman does get
Tracy is. I mean,
an arm tackle's not going to bring him down.
No, but yeah, he was in the backfield. I don't know the number on him, but UT's defensive lineman was in the backfield no time, and he's going to take him down. And I mean, Tracy just shrugged him off like it was nothing.
Tracy again under center. Gives it to No. No's got some room. Got the
tackles.
25, breaking another tackle to the 20, down to the 19.
When they're breaking these tackles like that, you can just tell UT's just worn out. They're tired. I mean, you got both guys playing on both sides of the ball, and you got Allman just pounding the ball like this. And that's when you start seeing some broken tackles, and that's what you're seeing now.
19-yard line. First and 10. Do it again for Pioneers. Tracy under center, hands off to No again. They're just handing the ball up the middle. They're not really trying to run it up or anything. They're just running right at them.
They're just executing their offense, that's all. I don't think you're going to see any flea flickers or nothing like that, so. All you're going to see is this Brian biting his nails.
A little nervous.
Right in my face.
Real funny. Down to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 6. Tracy under center. Hands off. No again. He's got some room to the 10, 5, and he's going to get wrestled down at the 2-yard line.
They're going to score here before half.
And again, they get the ball at halftime. Touchdown again. Hugelwerf off right tackle. 47-7. going to be a quick second half now. I knew Allman was good, but this is almost unreal.
Well, we've seen Rocky, we've seen UT, we've seen Allman. I haven't seen the other half, but I'd have to say Allman's the best team I've seen so far.
Snaps off, holds down on the kick. It is good. 48-7. We got 1:36 to go in the half. Take a load off, Zach.
Got a young stud out in the crowd there, Nolan Smith. Maybe a future player here, I don't know. Almost 2 feet tall, maybe 25 pounds.
Oh, linebacker.
Got a mean receded hairline already, just like his dad.
Number 23, Elijah
Ellis. Parks.
When he doesn't have a hairline, he makes up with charm, Brian. Like we
Kicks
all.
off. Glad Parks on the return. The 20-25.
He gets popped.
That's where he's going to stop in his tracks. 1:29 left. It's 48-7.
Chandler Flowers. And number 24, Sean Wayland. Also reaching out to number 88, Colton Seaman. First and 10 Panthers at their own 26-yard line.
$48-7. Running clock, second half.
Well, I hope. No offense to
Pearson on the handoff. First
anybody
man
out
through.
there, but I mean, nobody wants to see these kids go through
It's
that.
a mercy rule.
Yeah. And that's what they are. They're just kids.
We got
kids once.
110, huh?
So me and you were kids once.
And I wasn't good at sports.
Well, I was, but
110 left. It's a second and 8. Under a minute to go, first half.
wasn't that long ago for me. Quite a while for you, though.
Say that.
Graduated high school in the late 80s, early 90s.
Pearson hands off. Nothing doing on that run by Clayton Kelly.
First hit by number 51, Ben West. Will bring up 38 for the Panthers.
We got 30 seconds to go in the half.
8-1 line.
And Coach Litchfield just wants to get him to halftime.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be running the 2-minute drill here.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Sign of respect from Coach Litchfield. He'll not seem to get hurt either. That's going to be the first half. After one half of play here at Erickson Field, it was all Pioneers. And our score after 24 minutes of play is Allman 48, United Township 7. Not much to say other than wow. First half, big time first half for Allman. Half, once they were down actually 7-6, but they reeled off the last 42 points of the half, and they finished it very strong. They're up 48-7. 300 yards of offense from the Pioneers to just 86 from United Township. Big time first half from the Pioneers. Very impressed with this team. a running clock the entire second half. 41-point lead for the Pioneers. Allman's over here stretching. Look at United Township sideline. They're over there, and that is a dejected group. They're just all sitting around, kind of huddled around. Don't really know what to say or do. United Township coached by Ron Litchfield. He's got his work ahead of him. He's trying to turn around a program that's been down for a long, long time. And it's going to be a slow process. I think he's definitely got them going in the right direction. Their offense is something that could be very successful. It just needs to get the numbers, needs to get the athletes out there to play football for him. You know, he's trying to do the same thing which Allman's got. Allman right now has got a program that is year in and year out. They're now the tops in the Big Six. They're right there in the top 2 or 3, and they compete. They go out and compete, and they do it really hard. And that's an excellent program. That's an excellent tradition that Coach DeJager has built there at Allman. You know, that goes back many years. It goes back all the way to Coach Tracy back in the 90s for Allman, 80s and that. He's built something special, and now Allman is just being continued on with Coach DeJager. He's got something special going, and no sign that it's slowing down any. Usually you think you got years are going to be up, years are going to be down, but Allman is just continually up. That's a sign of a good program, good coaching. Again, appreciate the cooperation of Athletic Director Steve Smithers from Rock Island Alleman. Appreciate his cooperation. And the clock's going to be running in the second half. It's going to be a quick one. With the score 48-7. This is a Family Ties Productions, and we are here. We are on I-High. Pretty good second half, Zach. What'd you think? If you're an Allman fan, you got to be pretty stoked about the way they came out and beat UT in a submission.
Game isn't over yet. I expect to see some better execution. Execution. I'm just joking. The kids played great. Pretty smooth. This to me, like, they're just quicker. I mean, like I guess you can call them, it's kind of weird to say, but they're playmakers. I mean, you know, Tracy, Weatherall, Hugerwerf, Connor Doak. I mean, these guys are just, the speed of the team is just, it's just wearing down UT's other side. Especially, I mean, like you said, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but they're also playing on both sides. So they're just, I mean, you can kind of tell at the end of the first half, they were worn out. UT was.
UT going to start with the ball here in the second half. That one's picked up, returned by Sam Armetta. Excuse me. Returned by Devin Willman, United Township. Clock's running.
UT's going to take the ball first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Isn't that cute?
What do you expect to see here from UT?
I'd hope to see something a little more than they put out in the first half.
Just sustained drives.
Nice to get something going, something to build
first
on.
downs here.
Nice to get something built on for next week. A handoff up the middle. Not much going on there from Kelly. Maybe 3 yards.
Kelly on the carry. Made a 4 on the play. Second and 6 Panthers at their own 32-yard line.
Tell you what, though, having Allman come down here for Augustana's, playing Augustana's football field is really, I think, oh.
That run stopped there at the line of scrimmage.
Allman out in general is having a home field. You know, they always had to switch between Moline, Rocky. But I think it was, you know, it kind of was good timing once they came down here and stayed home for Augustana's field. That you know, especially when they started getting really good and started challenging for state, you know, the timing was just right. And this is a nice field.
Yeah, Cody Roman on the run, nothing doing. So it's gonna be third and it's about 7-8 yards. Pearson drops back to pass.
Oh, he read that screen.
That away.
Nice play.
That pass was knocked down by number 46, Chandler Flower. The 38 Panthers.
Clock's running. We got 9.5 left. Back deep for the Pioneers. Kevin O'Keefe. That's Steven Thomer. Punts off, and it's a low one. Fair catch by Kevin O'Keefe. 9:07. Clock's running again. It's going to be a very quick second half.
Matt Orgis is for the Pioneers. So it's Cliff Burr. Kevin O'Keefe's going to be the quarterback.
Allman's resting their starters. This is good for Allman and their backup guys here. Get some playing time.
Get an opportunity. First and 10 Pioneers. We got 8.5 left now in the third quarter. O'Keefe hands off, first man through. Little dive play, still picks up about 8 yards. That run is by Stephen Ewald.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Pioneers. They got 2nd and 2 for the Pioneers at the 45-yard line.
Second down, about 2-3 yards.
A logo on the 50-yard line. It keeps reminding me of Baltimore Ravens home field. They got
Hand
the
off,
Evelyn.
second man through. Hand off, second man through. That's Nick Lewis. Another first down. Execution. Oh yeah. Nice execution there for the Pioneers. There's
This is. I mean, they can tell you run these plays countless times, and each player on the team knows exactly what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. Makes it look easy. And it's not.
no, they're a class act. They're not running the score up right now. Just run the ball right up the middle.
Well, that's what
I think
Allman
you're still
has.
going to
They
stop
have-
them. You know.
Allman has a thing called decorum. Right, decorum.
Hand off again.
What they got?
Nice run up there up the middle, and Stephen Ewald.
A couple of kids on this team that I coached in Little League. You know that, Brian?
Oh, really?
Yeah, Connor Doak, number 33. And where is he at? Brady Hoskins. He's hurt right now. He's got his own credits on the sideline. He's actually a sophomore. Yeah, he's a really good athlete. Really good baseball, too.
Second and 1. We're down to 6.5 minutes now here in the third quarter. A wishbone formation. O'Keefe under center. Hands off. Nice play there again. Nice run. Down by Nick Lewis. First down again. All the way down to the 34.
Pioneers have another first down at the Panther 33-yard line.
I can't wait to see these guys again. It'd be nice to see them against stiffer competition, but this has been pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. Have them go against, Rocky Moline.
Can't wait to see that Rocky matchup.
Yeah. Not that I'm biased. I have a cousin who's on the defensive line for Rocky.
Hand off round end.
That was hands full, though. No doubt about it.
Nice run there by Stephen Thomer. Picks about 5 yards.
Crowd's starting to thin out a little bit.
Big time.
Not a whole lot, but you know, Rocky's the old Allman faithful.
I think the Rocky faithful took off a while ago to Quincy.
Well, you know.
They're up 21-13, by the way.
That'd be a big win for them.
3 hours down south. Quincy's tough.
I remember that drive. Horrible.
Never ending.
Oh.
Wishbone formation for the Pioneers. We're down to 5 minutes to go, third quarter. O'Keefe under center. Hands off again. That one stopped right there at the line of scrimmage.
Good D right there. Also, that was a nice no call there. A little encroachment. That's all right, though. These guys aren't perfect. And plus, who knows where these high school refs are? They'll probably announce in the NFL games, so.
Ugh, let me get them started. Disgusting.
Just a bitter Bear fan.
Bitter beer.
Trying to use some excuses for the butt whooping we took last night.
3rd and 6.
You can't win them all, man. Remember that. And obviously the Bears.
O'Keefe under center. We're down to 4:15. Takes it himself. He's going to get the first down and then some. Gets to the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Nice
Good cutback.
First down to the Pioneers.
Got 4 minutes to go with third quarter clock to stop. Little injury timeout. Get appreciative cooperation of Athletic Director Steve Smithers of Rock Island Alleman.
Hey, he's always treated us well.
This is a Family Ties Productions on iHigh. I'm Brian Medina. Zach Smith. And the man behind the camera doing all the dirty work, John Medina.
Best in the business. I know he's trying to be modest, but he is.
I don't know how we can afford him.
We can't.
I don't know. I see them payroll checks that Jess makes out every week, and it almost kind of disgusts me.
Well, I'm glad you've seen him. Good for you.
Non-existent.
Let's go. Hope he's all right.
Dalton Oaks walking off under his own power.
It's a nice name, Dalton. Looking forward to any big college games?
4 minutes left. Is Allman going into a victory formation and going to down it 4 times? That, my friend, is classy.
It's decorum. That's what we're
That
instilled in.
is classy.
Yeah. You know, that's what they should do. A lot of teams don't do that anymore. I like what they're doing there. You know, because they're up the middle from 20 to 20. You can work on your offensive plays. You don't need to do. You don't need to score a touchdown to prove that some of your running plays are working.
That's impressive. I've never seen that before. You will never see that again. I don't think I'll ever see that again, unless it's Allman doing it to somebody else again. But
you know, it's unfortunate though. Yeah, you never see this. More teams should do it. I like that.
wow.
Any scores up there, Brian?
Wow. Yeah. It's 21-13. 21-13 Rock Island over Quincy right now, end of the third quarter. Sterling Newman 28-0 over Fulton. It is
What's the PV and
38-0 final.
Wow. That will be on the papers tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who's predicted to win that, Mac, this year?
Well, now I'm pretty sure it's Pleasant Valley. It was Bettendorf, but with a beating like that, you got to imagine Pleasant Valley is the team to beat by far and away. But Muscatine's also undefeated.
How's Davenport Central? Is that just... they've always usually had a good offense.
They're usually pretty good offensively. They can get that defense going. They might be all right. Less than minutes go here in the third.
Cody Drummond on the carry. We'll see by number 33, Connor Goat.
Second 8. We got 35 seconds left here in the third. Pearson pitches that one out. Roman got some room outside. This is the 40. And we stop there.
Cody Drummond on the carry, tackled by Trevor Pryor, number 78.
What needs to say, Brian, that was a really fast third quarter right there, and I think that's exactly what should have happened. It's did happen. That's you don't see that. You don't see that enough. What Allman just did.
From the 40-yard line. And this will be the end of the third quarter. Pioneers 38. Panthers 7.
Now do the third quarter.
28-7. Footballs are donated by Bush Short Turf tonight.
Whoa.
Footballs are donated by Bush Short Turf.
It'd be nice to see if she can make it in the window here.
Yeah. That booth down there, buddy. That booth down there. The booth. Ooh.
Should have been there.
Is that one at work? Is that Moline?
At Browning. .45 left in this one.
See if UT can put some points on the board here, huh?
On the flat, nice play there from Township. Pitched out, Broman on the run.
Good cutback. Nice tackle. Good open field tackle right there. Allman.
3rd and 2. High formation from the Panthers. 11 minutes to go. Roman again on the run. Picks up the first.
Never asked you, Brian, are you a Buckeye fan or Illinois?
More of a Cyclone fan now.
Really?
Girlfriend went to school there for 8 years, so.
Well, we'll see who you root for next year. I don't know. You must have liked last week, then.
Oh yeah, big time game. It's awesome.
I was in a wedding in Iowa.
The university?
Out in God's country, out in Sumner, Iowa. Kind of by Waverly.
Okay.
Waterloo. Long ways away from here. And we had the reception, and all I could hear to the wedding and to the reception all day was the score of the Iowa game. And
It's pretty boring.
I thought that someone gave me the score late because it was the same score it was like in the first quarter. It was like 9-6 or something.
We're under 10 to go here. Pearson, shotgun formation, hands off to Broman. Up the middle, got some room.
Back.
Nice yardage there up the middle.
Run.
Down about the 11.
Good run.
And Steve Ewald, first down Panthers at the 11-yard line.
I'm feeling UT's going to score here.
That pitch is out to Broman. There's a flag down the field.
Yeah, I think it was. And jinxed him.
Tripping. Back him up.
I jinxed him, Brian. I jinxed him.
The guy jinxed it by saying it's going to be a competitive game when they're up 7-6, and then, boy, was that wrong.
I'll tell you what I enjoy, though. I enjoy bouncing next to you as you bite your nails.
I'm
12
nervous.
inches in front of my face.
Jessica Tucker, please report to the press box. Jessica Tucker, please report to the
I wouldn't mind if it was your fingernails, but your toenails.
8.5 minutes left. I might be hungry.
I keep wanting to put my elbow down on this table, and there's a phone here, and I'm telling you what, I'm afraid to lift this thing.
Might just order pizza. 8:05 left.
You a Harris man, or?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Not even a question.
Harris is instilled here in the Quad Cities. A lot of branches from Harris.
Sluggers.
Benny's is in there. Poor boys,
They're
bad boys,
Poor boys.
nice boys.
Don't know who that is. Pearson drops back to pass.
Oh, the middle.
Got a man. Oh, it's harmlessly incomplete.
That was a good throw there. Under the rest there. Kind of threw off his back foot, put the ball right on the money.
Not a bad quarterback, really.
No, for the most part, UT's pass protection has been pretty good.
They're just overmatched.
Yeah, I think the running plays and just sustaining drives, especially, even you go watch the NFL. I mean, a lot different from when it's 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 22, and that's when UT was constantly being backed up on the first half.
Pearson throws on the flat. Finds the man Broman. Nothing doing on that one. Going to be 4th down now. Pearson drops back to pass. Throws it.
Oh, a little high. In his hands, though.
That one still probably have been short of the first. And that's where Allman's going to take over with less than 6 minutes to go in the 4th. This 4th quarter is flying by.
I think it's safe to say this is probably the fastest half we've seen. You go to a MAC game, you go to like Davenport Central versus North Scott, we'd be disattached in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah. A little pass happy. .35 left. Allman's going to take over on downs at the 20-yard line. Might be the last possession of the ball game.
Especially to get a couple first downs here. I think that'll be it.
That run off tackle. Ooh, maybe nets a yard. This place is clearing out and in a hurry.
What kind of parking spot you get here, Brian?
I parked in the lot. Media.
Huh. I'm just hoping my car's there when I get there. I don't know how Rock On is real strict on fire hydrants, but we'll see. Kidding, of course.
That run outside, close to first, and is.
Makes a few tackles there. Good run.
We got less than 4.5 left now.
Brian, how's the Monmouth College going?
Pretty good. Steady progress. 4:10 left in this one. I'm anxious to see who we pick next week. Hopefully get a good game. Down under 4 minutes now.
Well, I always look forward to Big Six games, though.
That run up the middle.
Allman's got a great team, and UT's down, but it's still nice to go to Big Six games.
Kind of dope. Run up the middle. Picks up about 5 yards. 3:40 left.
It's a 5 yards, second and 5 for the Pioneers. Their own 38-yard line.
3:15 left. That run up the middle.
God. Ooh.
Doak again picks up another first down.
Oh boy, he's every bit of 200 pounds. It's been a while since I've seen the kid. He was 12 when I coached for Little League, and he had muscles then. Really good wrestler too.
Two and a half to go. 1st and 10, Allman. That run up the middle again by Doak. Runs a man over. Take it down around the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 again. We got 2:15 left.
And then a 2-minute warning.
See if Allman doesn't down it a few times.
Yeah, that might be it. What is the play clock anyways? In high school? 35 or 45? 35?
35. 25. We're running some clock. That's going to be it. Allman's going to win 48-7, and it was an impressive win. It could have been a heck of a lot worse.
Yep.
Allman didn't run it up.
No, they didn't run it up. And, kudos to them.
Very classy program led by Steve Smithers. 2nd down. This place is clearing out, so it might not be too bad for traffic when we get out of here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Brian. We'll see.
Down to a minute. Takes a knee. 100 minutes to go. Allman's doing this for 148-7. I'm Brian Medina. This is Zach Smith. Zach Smith's gonna give you a sign out. Zach, what do you think?
I think Allman's the real deal. That's number one for a reason. I'd be excited to watch these guys hopefully go all the way. They've been knocking on the door the last couple of years, and hopefully they break through this year. I think they will.
That clock's going to run out. Allman is the winners, 48-7. Again, this is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, Zach Smith, and doing the camera was John Medina. Appreciate the cooperation from Athletic Director Steve Smithers. Thank you for tuning in, and you can have a good night.